water takes it. We did just have some earth. That would not be good. This is one area I'm watching very closely for a big earthquake. And imagine you get a mega quake to hit China. That would not be good. That's what India does. It shoves right up into China, just like that. So this, and of course we've had all the activity, Ring of Fire, really quite wild. We could be gearing up for something really big. I personally think we are. I think Earth electrification.
Welcome back. I was talking with two yogis today, and we came to the same subject, that there are two core philosophies in yoga. We could go one way or we could go the other way. And it's nice to see these core differences. And which way am I heading down this road of yoga? Which one of those core philosophies am I using? So, let's get into it.
Do you get outside and push? Or do you just crank the engine? Or do you hot rod it? I mean, I don't know if there's just two ways.
Those two
Hot wire
philosophies are, is it pushing or is it pulling? So the first philosophy says, I have to do this. I have to push everything up the spine. I have to push energy. I have to push fluid. There's something, and I have to push it up the spine. And
Hi, Summer.
all of the Mula Bandha, that is the...
Got your name on my palm? Hey, Summer Wyatt's in my chat.
All of that is on the side of pushing.
How's your meditations going? Today is Friday. It's Friday. Good morning, Lakeisha Palm. Happy Friday. What's good? It's goody, buddy. What's goody? Get you in a bigger pot someday. Look at you. Growing so big. Yes. Hey, it's Friday. Friday. Fear some. Get feared. Get afraid. Get afraid. No, don't be afraid. I'm not going to bite. Me and my people. Okay, I don't have any people, but if I had people, please stand by. We're keeping the stream going. I'll show you. Hi. Kala. Time slipping away. Pouring out. Imagine the blue Shiva. Forearms. Pouring water on either side of him. Trayambakam yajamahe sugandhim pushtivaranam. Urvarukamiva bandhanan. Mrityor mokshi amamritat. The immortal nectar will be there for you at that moment. Hi Valhalla. Not yet. Not a warrior. My dad named me after a Viking. But he's just an idiot. Inky. Good morning. Let's tell this kitty hello. Y'all tell this kitty hello. We'll be nice today. Inky, tell my chat to be nice. Inky, go do your cat thing. Inky, don't listen to me. What? Meow. Meow. It's a pretty kitty right here. Yeah. It's the softest cat. Softest cat you could ever want. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Look at that boy. He makes me smile. How you guys doing this morning? Smiling? Having a good day? I hope so. Shiva Shakti Om. Gopala, Gopala, Devaki Nandanan Gopala, Gopala. What's Forrest gonna say to us today? Master Meditator Forrest Knudsen.
The energy is not made to
World
go back.
teacher Forrest
And
Knudsen.
therefore, I must push. This bus does not work. I must get out of the bus, get behind it, and push the bus to make this thing work. The second philosophy says no, there's no pushing involved, or very minimal pushing is ever involved. And if you just pull the energy, it all works correctly. With the pushing, there is a feeling of bruteness. I must do it. I must push it. I must make it happen. And if you're Western, if you're in your left brain, that's very attractive. Let me make it happen. But if you're letting go, and if you're surrendering, and if you're allowing, and if you are trusting the process, then there is a feeling in the polling which is very attractive. It is very, very sublime by comparison. So when you've tried out these two methods, you will see there's a brutishness in the pushing, and there's a sublimeness in the polling, and the allowing, and in the polling. I dare say there's a third, that you can just allow it to happen. You don't even have to imagine that there's a pull. Those are our core philosophies. It's kind of like, where do you find the engine in your car? Some cars, they put the engine behind the car, and it is essentially pushing the car down the road. But we see that pretty much all of our cars put the engine in the front. It is therefore pulling the car down the road. And for some reason, that tends to work much better for us. And most of our cars, we create them that way. We put the engine in the front and it pulls the car down the road. The thing about the pushing, it can work, but you don't know where it's going to lead. You really have no clue. So you're kind of a car stuck in the mud, right? And so you're like, I gotta push this thing to get it out of the mud. And you push and you push and you push. And it's like that scene in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He beats the car, he beats the car, he beats the car, and you think it's fine. It didn't do anything but dent the car. No big deal. And suddenly the car falls off the hitch and it goes out the window. And there are many teachers out there who teach all of this pushing. They give you this course, you pay thousands of dollars, and you go through this course and you push through the course, and everybody says it's fine until they get out of the course and everything goes wrong in their energetic system, and they come to me to fix them. And I get all of these horrible stories of what happens to people because of all of this pushing. So my point, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. They're hitting the car, and then all of a sudden it's a wreck. It's a disaster. So there's going to be a time where you are pushing and pushing that car to get out of the rut, and you say, I don't see any problem with pushing this car. I really, Forrest, you're totally wrong. There's nothing wrong with pushing. Yeah, until it's wrong, until it's too much, and it goes out the window like that scene, and then it's a problem. It's only a problem when it becomes a problem. and you don't know where that line is. And that's the danger that we see in the Panchanan Bhattacharya lineage, which I am a part of. I have all that history, and we're saying to you, watch out. So it's on you. You get to pick, right? I don't get to pick for you.
He's like,
You
it's
get to
really
pick.
on you.
You listen to me or you don't
This
listen
is
to
what
me.
we
The
do.
thing is, we've got all this history which tells
Every
us
day. Every day.
you probably don't
Every
want to do
day,
Amanushi.
guys.
You
Every
probably don't
fucking
wanna
day. We're getting
overuse your
stronger.
spirituality.
Oh
You
my
probably don't wanna
God,
do
so
all of
strong.
this Mula Bandha early on, especially until you've done a year or 2 years of Om Japa in the chakras. And by the time you've done 2 years of Om Japa in the chakras, you won't need the Mula Bandha. So the idea in the Kriya is very, very different, very, very sublime and beautiful. And in a sense, we're looking at this system and we're saying, get everything out of the way. Get all of the negativity out of the way. Get the attachment points out of the way. Get the aham. That's what the Mahabharata is saying. Get the aham out of the way. Get the negativity out of the way. Everything begins to work. The sahaja, the natural nature of the chakras, begins to work. And everything goes back towards the brain. What was projected down from the brain goes back because you unhooked it. And that's what I realized. So I was doing all this Om Japa as directed by my guru Ashokji. He said, as you know, he said, clean it out. Just clean it right out. And that's what I was doing.
Every day.
And because I was doing all of that, I had over and over and over again these really powerful, sometimes subtle, but sometimes very powerful roll up of consciousness. So my energy and my consciousness would snap up into the brain. And it happened sometimes with the third knot. So I would get a snap up into my brain and then a spiral at the same time. And it was just wild. And one day it happened so powerfully and so strongly. I just snapped right up so fast. Like I barely began the practice because the practice starts doing you. You don't do the practice does you. So it was starting to do me. And it happened so fast. It just snapped up into my brain. And I went, oh my God. It was like one of those old roller shades. You pull down the shade and you'd hook it. You know, you had to hook it down there so it would stay down there. Sometimes you could pull it, it would just kind of stay, but it didn't like to stay. It wanted to roll back. And so you'd hook it to make sure it stayed down. And I'm like, oh my God, it's what I've done in my consciousness. Being here, I've hooked myself 6 bloody times to this world. And the Om Japa is taking out those hooks. And at some point, it just snaps back. The energy and the consciousness snaps back into the brain. And I felt that snap back. And I said, oh my God, I'm going to call this the roll-up of consciousness. So when I say that, it's not just describing it to you. It's coming out of that actual happening, the actual realization of it snapping back. And this is not new. It's not forest. No, this is ancient. This is Bhagavad Gita. This is Krishna. This is Arjuna. It's right here in the upside down tree. That's your brain. The roots are your brain. These are the branches of your activity. These are the Pandava brothers inside your spine. And you've owned through them. You've unhooked all of these fellows in their war. You've unhooked them one by one. And they go up the mountain and they go back to who? To Krishna, to the divine. That's who's at the top in light, in bliss, in joy, in oneness. You go back to your home in the roots. There's no pushing there. That's why the tree is upside down. You fall. There's no push. It's a fall. You fall back to where? Your roots. It's the natural place for you. That's why Lahiri Baba, he called it Sahaja,
Sahaj.
the natural the natural Kriya that we are doing, the natural state which we are returning to. We've become unnatural because we're so attached to this crazy world. And look around, it's so easy. It's so easy to get distracted in this crazy place. So we're just unhooking from all of that and making the journey easy back into simplicity and clarity.
Let's go.
So when you see
I'm gonna do a round trip. Probably take a few minutes. Blink, 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 motherfucker. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
See that. When it's clear, when you have a taste of that,
Oh,
don't
yeah.
just taste it and go, oh, nice, okay. But I'm impatient. I want to push. A little push now and then, maybe it's okay. But by far and by large,
Hi,
it
friends.
will mess you up. And you don't want that. You want this very, very natural, simple, straightforward Sahaja roll up into your brain. That's hard enough. You don't need to mess.
Howdy, Yogi.
Locking
Hey.
zones. And well, guess what India does? It shoves right up into China. Just
Chupa chupa. Chupa chupa. Chupa. Next, we're going on over to Sadhguru. What is Sadhguru talking about? And listen to a Sadhguru for a second. Wow. Namaskaram. I'm gonna do a backflip. Let me Bloop. Ah!
doubt has come in his mind.
I don't have a girlfriend. Do you want to be my girlfriend, Jan?
God like saying,
Hi, Jan.
Sybil, I'm wrong. All these other people
Undell.
seem to be having a good time. They're
Mo.
eating well, living well. I'm doing round. Maybe I'm just wasting my life. He's a great devotee.
You do?
Little doubt.
Want to be my girlfriend?
So now there is an enlightened one here. So he wants to confirm. So from the back, he asked, is there God? Gautama looked at him and said,
All right. All right, we're boyfriend and girlfriend now.
within all their minds, this is the struggle. Is there God? No God. Is there God? No God.
Take a good look. This is your materials you got to work with.
But when they ask such questions, he becomes silent. He says nothing. For the first time, he clearly sees
I will make you eat your words.
big relief.
Wait, that's not nice.
Because just imagine if there is no God, nobody sitting there and watching you, nobody dragging you.
I will pat you on the back when your emotions get flared up.
Big relief.
What am I doing? I don't understand.
In the evening, another man.
I don't understand either because I'm autistic probably or something like that.
Not materialist in the atheist.
I'm curious. I'm so curious.
He's an expert, Charvak. If you talk to him for 10 minutes, whatever kind of devotee you are in 10 minutes,
People tell me it's not that big of a deal. Just get out there and make friends. But then I try and I break all the social rules. People tell me I say the wrong things or they just.
has come. Suppose there is God.
This is what happens when
There is no God.
the American dream comes true.
When I go there, will he leave me alone? He knows there is no God. Just want to check. Now there's an enlightened
It's
one here. He wants to ask.
it's me. Says I'm autistic, bro. Smoke some reefer. It'll be okay.
Same question. Is
What's my Gmail?
Gautama?
ERIC.MONAVIE
Again, everybody.
Mona V. It's a
Morning he said no God.
it's a at gmail.com. Mona V is a was one of those viral juice.
To understand.
It was like a pyramid scheme thing I did for a minute.
Not a philosophy, not an ideology, not a new religion. He is a method, he is a way. A way is not a definition.
I am not a definition. I am the sun.
Something we are supposed
SON and the air HEIR. I am human and I need to be loved
to. It's like
just like everybody else does.
look at things that are not the light itself. So when someone lights up, you must see what is there to see. Not look at the light, because looking at
Moving from untruth to truth, from that which I have gathered to that which I actually am. I can promise you that. Blood oath. Psst. Wow, we're doing big thing. We're doing relationship stuff today, apparently on my live stream. Like promises. People make promises. People ask for promises to be made. Why can't I believe promises anyway, I'm making you a soft cornered triangle, JD. How do you want me to call you? JD? I'm making you a soft cornered triangle. Yeah. Oh wait, it should be a heart. If we're boyfriend and girlfriend. Hold on, it was trying to be a heart. I got it. I figured it out. Here you go. Blue and white. That's the colors of our relationship. That's our colors now. Yeah, we're an amalgam. We're a bunch of different pieces together. Smush it up. Mix it up. It's very shiny. We're very shiny. We're mixed up, but we're shiny, at least. Deserving a place. Upon the altar. There we go. Anyway, I'm vaporizing. I vaporize. I had a little bit of a workout this morning. I got to every day. It went okay. I had a good morning. I'm having a great morning. Thank you. Shout out to YouTube.
The light is only blinding. So it's very important to honor a great being. We must live it. We believe it, we worship it, we carry it in our heads. That's not the point. We must live it. Only then he is truly honored, because that was his only intent, that people should love it. So it's wonderful that so many of you and young boys taking up to this path, but we should not
Hey.
be carried away, because
Do 10 push-ups for men's mental health. I got you.
Son of God, he is not a messenger of God.
I got you.
Don't look at the light. Look at
Good
what
timing. Oh wait. There you go.
looking at the light will only blind us. So being here on this day, well, I was here almost 23 years ago. Nobody noticed me. I could spend time here quietly. But today, if you have any questions, please.
Thank you, Guruji, coming here as well as sharing this nice short story regarding with Buddha's and Buddha's time. Those 18 questions that his followers or someone asked, but Buddha didn't answer directly. He stayed in silence. So may I ask you, over many decades, following your path, gradually concretizing your path, what is your doubt?
I don't live in doubt. I'm very clear.
Hey, respect.
What we know, we
Okay,
know.
babe.
What we do not know, we do not
I got respect. I got a girlfriend. Everything's going my way today.
know.
I shouldn't say it like that.
I don't go by any belief system or philosophy or idea.
Welcome to my live
What
stream.
I see. What I don't see, I don't see. As simple as
Just making noise. That's what we do on YouTube. We got to show these YouTube people that people are not
We figured out little. That little itself is a great blessing.
people are not so predictable, right? These advertisers, they think we're predictable. We got to show them
By
by just making random noises.
inference. It's like today modern physics.
Fight the
is
power.
telling you
Yeah, I am shaped a lot by my desire for
an atom and the
revenge,
cosmos is about the same.
rebellion,
It is just the sophistication
not being
and
oppressed. The
complexity
Bible
of
says
applying.
oppression will
But essentially it's the same.
turn a wise man stupid.
So if you know an atom, by inference you know the cosmos. You have not seen it, but by inference you know the cosmos. We are born out of one cell. One cell became like this. The simple mathematic of this is 1 became 2, 2 became 4, 4 became 8, 8 became 16, 32, 64. This is how we became. Can you believe? This was one cell some time ago. Hello? Isn't that the way it's happened? So if you know that one cell, in some way you know the entire,
Hi.
but by inference.
Hi, Harini. Namaskaram. I'm having a great day.
Nobody knows it that way.
And I love your name. Thanks for coming back.
In this world,
Harini. Yeah.
the men of science, they do not
Welcome
know
back
where
to
the
say, so I can say again to you,
is.
my greetings.
People who claim to be men of
Friday
they
today.
also do not
The sun
know
is still
where
rising here. Yes, it's morning here.
such a blessed creation.
Yeah,
that
Friday
people
morning,
travel at the speed of light for a million years.
7:10.
You won't reach the end. Isn't it a fantastic thing? If you then reach the end, what would you do?
7:10.
Bounce back. So we are in such a blessed creation that even if you travel for millions of years,
Don't.
you will not touch the
Don't. I like making noise, saying hello.
If you don't have humility to enjoy your
I like people.
then you have a serious
I enjoy people.
I do not know is a very powerful possibility. Only when you see I do not know. The
I stay hydrated. Let me grab my water.
longing
We're
to
talking
know,
about
see,
what are we doing
know,
today?
And the possibility of knowing arises. Everything I do not know, I
Papa, I'll sing a song. Popeye the Sailor Man. He goes like this. He has big arms.
anything by that.
He smokes a pipe.
It's only in my mind.
Popeye the Sailor Man. Toot toot out of his
It's
pipe.
only in my mind. It's
He
not
blows a
real.
whistle.
Maybe it will give me psychological strength. Or
His
it
pipe
will
isn't
give me
a whistle, but it
without clarity.
apparently blows like a whistle. I don't really understand it, but that's Popeye the Sailor Man. He goes toot toot. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man. Toot toot. You can't catch me.
You don't see. Don't imagine that you're seeing.
Cause I'm Popeye and I'm strong and I got a pipe.
It's called a psychological.
And I toot toot.
It's like this. If you pray,
I want to go to Sadhguru Ashram in Coimbatore.
if you pray to God,
Yeah, I want to go.
you are talking to God.
I'm 47.
You can talk as much as you want instead of talking.
Yeah, I'm United
Not
States.
talking gossip, you're talking to God. It's okay.
United States, America.
But in case He speaks to you, that means you're schizophrenic. Understand? If you speak, it's prayer. It's okay. It has many benefits because without getting entangled, you're working out your karma in a way. If you talk to somebody, you will get entangled. You're talking to God, perfectly fine. But in case He speaks, just know you have become a schizophrenic. This is very important to understand that. See, our knowledge, even if you read the libraries of the world, it's just a minuscule in this limitless cosmos. But our ignorance is boundless. So in yoga, we always identify with our ignorance.
This is Buchanan. This is the house where I'm responsible for. So yeah, today I'm planning on holding down the fort, as they say.
So we celebrate ignorance.
We are gonna celebrate
Only if you recognize
friendship,
the possibility.
human connection, the power of honoring somebody, giving them their space when they need it.
So now indeed everywhere have the fighting and
What was I saying?
the people are engaged in the country to country and the people also have to weigh any
One day at a time.
for this.
Say the main problem with the history of humanity has been we've been trying to transform societies and nations. Society is just a word, nation is just a word. There is just you and me as a reality. If I'm not willing to transform myself, I want to transform the nation.
Yeah, how's your relationship to yourself?
It's a way of playing a joke on the world.
Right? What?
That we are fooling ourselves and fooling everybody.
I'm not trying to fool anybody. I don't want to try to fool anybody.
Because there is no world.
What are we doing?
There are only people, individual people. So wanting to transform individual people
Keeping the
is a painstaking
keeping the clutter down.
work. It's not
Yeah.
one day slogan on the street. Shall I tell you my problem, sir? Because he wanted to know. Doubt, I don't have doubt, but I have problems. Shall I tell you? So this happened to me when I was 25 years of age. By the time I'm 25, by the time I'm 11, 12, I'm a pseudo skeptic. Gradually became an atheist, then became an agnostic, then again became an atheist, then became a communist, then became an agnostic. I haven't been through many steps of transformation there. By the time I'm 25, I'm into businesses, I'm running about 100 of the businesses.
Okay, well, got it a little bit straightened up today. My kitchen. My kitchen, my kitchen, my kitchen, my kitchen. Am I gonna do dishes today? You know, it's gonna be a day where I'm probably gonna make dishes. It would be wise if I also cleaned the dishes.
So one afternoon, I'm just sitting on a small hill. I don't know if you've ever been to Mysore. Been to Mysore? Baikope, you've been? Okay, I've spent a lot of time in Baikope and also the Mysore camp. Some of the monks that I knew, I think they are no more in Mysore camp. We worked closely with them for some time. I used to camp there because I used to forage into Nagarore Reserve Forest. And I was part of the earliest Project Tiger with Dr. Karan. So we used to camp in the Bailkope, so the Mysore camp, which was just coming up at that time in 70s. So I went up this hill and just sat there. Suddenly I did not know which is me and which is not me.
So I should call you
It
JD?
was just all over the place. I always thought, this is me, that's you. I have no problem with you, but this is me, that is you. I feel this one, not that. All right. Suddenly I did not know which is me, which is not me. Everything was me. I thought this lasted for 10, 15 minutes. But over and a half hours had passed before I came to my so-called normal consciousness. For the first time in my adult life, tears, me and tears were even possible. I love like that. But tears to a point, my shirt is all wet. And every cell in my body is bursting with ecstasy, like dripping ecstasy. So I shake my head and ask my super skeptical head, what do you think is happening? My head says, maybe you're going off your rocker, you're losing your balance. Then I ask my closest friends, what do you think is happening to me? I'm just ecstatic. If I just close my eyes and look like this, I think it's 2 minutes, but 7, 8 hours have passed. I lost sense of time. Hours and days just passed like moments. So I knew there is no context around me to tell me what is happening to me because I did not grow up in any spiritual atmosphere. I grew up very agnostic, reading Dostoevsky, Camus, Kafka, this kind of European intellectual stuff, not anything spiritual. So then I sat down and experimented and saw what is causing this. I just realized that if I keep a little distance from my psychological happenings and my physiological happening, both our body and our mind is something that we accumulated over a period of time. If I keep little distance from that, it's like if you keep little distance from these clothes, you know this is just a cloth. But if you are wearing a skin-tight clothing, probably you do not know which is a cloth, which is your skin. So little distance if you keep from your psychological and physiological activity, suddenly every cell in the body bursts forth in ecstasy. Then I sat down and experimented many ways and I know it'll work. Then I tried with a few handful of people, it worked. Then I sat down and made a plan. I took the world's map. On that day, the world's population was 4.82 billion people. So I sat down and made a plan. In 2.5 years' time, I will make the whole world blissful because who wouldn't want to be blissful? See, 44 years. 365 days, 7 days of the week, 16 to 18 hours a day, non-stop. Still, people say we have touched around 2 billion people today. 2 billion is not my idea of the world. Today the world's population is 8.4 billion. Population is going on increasing. So now I know I will die a failure, but I'm a blissful failure. So, you must come to terms with some things, but you must be blissful. That's the important thing. If you're blissful, you can come to terms with anything. If you're miserable, even with the best things you cannot come to terms with. So right now, this is the problem. People are not blissful. When they were 5, 6 years of age, they were hopping around in joy. Somebody had to work hard to make them miserable. Today, somebody has to work hard to make them happy. The equation they have reversed. Just imagine, sir, when you are very joyful, do you ever think of causing harm to somebody? It's not your goodness which is a protection. Good people have done the most horrible things. People who believe they are good, they have done the most horrible things on the planet. But when you're very joyful, you will not do any harmful things to anybody because human beings are essentially sharing their experience. If you're joyful, you do pleasant things. If you're miserable, you do ugly things. If you're resentful, you'll do horrendous things. So right now, people become leaders without any sense of forget about joy and bliss, they're not even peaceful. So we cannot transform the world, we have to transform individual human beings. It's a lifelong work. It cannot be done by one person or one organization or one something. A large number of people have to strive to bring that to every human being. And after all, largely in the world, at least 80–85% of the planet is democratic. If the people are really blissful, peaceful and blissful, they will elect such a person. Right now, they're also miserable and stressed, so they elect such a person. So, without reason, they will fight. Most of the time it's without reason, because there's no good enough reason to kill millions of people. Hello? There's no good enough reason for that. It is just that we get identified. See, in this culture, before we offer education to a child, from 0 to 12 in this culture, we should not teach a child anything. Just they must eat well, play well, sleep well, because the body and brain should grow to full size. That's the most important thing. Don't load it with anything till 12. 12, when we want to induct them into education, we initiated them. This I'm talking in ancient Bharat. The initiation was Aham Brahmasmi. That means you make the child identify not with the parents, not with the family, not with the community or nation, identify with the cosmos. My identity is cosmic. See, if I'm identified with this body, you are a problem for me. If I identified with this community, those who are outside are a problem for me. If I am identified with this nation, those who are beyond the borders are a problem to me. We must understand there is no other crime on the planet except limited identification that human beings take. The entire spiritual process is to bring the human being to that experience, that your identification with the body, your identification with your surroundings and your people, your genetics, your whatever, all these things are lowered so that your identity is much larger. If I'm identified with you as my own, if I experience you as my own, where is the question of a fight or a war? So, there is no immediate solution, we need to understand this. There were mechanisms in the world to at least contain it, like after World War II, we came up with the United Nations and some international laws, so that it is not that they stopped the wars, at least there was a legal process for that. Well, in the last 20 years we've broken all those things. I can wage war on anybody, you understand? Very large countries are waging war on other countries. We can wage war on anybody you want, okay? You can pick a small country and demolish them. There's nobody to ask anymore. It's only might is right. If I have the muscle, I can beat you up. So we are building a lawless world. This law is not for genuine peace. At least it kind of contains violence. But even that we have broken. People have withdrawn from nuclear treaties in the last 10 years, you know. There were international nuclear treaties that we won't use nuclear weapons. Everybody has withdrawn from that. Everybody is ready and ready to fire. How much nuclear weapons do we have? America has some 5,600, 700. Russia has some 6,400 or whatever. Chinese have some 3,000 plus. India has some 300 or so. Like this, if you add up everything, we can not only destroy this planet, we can destroy the moon and the Mars and whatever other planets we are planning to go, all of it we can destroy. We have that much firepower. So, if very sane human beings are not there at the top, it's a very dangerous world.
We have a lot of firepower. That's a lot of nukes on this planet.
Magic wand solution. If a generation works hard,
That's a lot of firepower. Hey, we're back. Hey, everyone. Hi, Moise. Welcome back to the chat. Sorry I was away for a second, but we're back. We're back, we're back. We're back. We're so back. Bathroom break, stand by. Were you loyal? Were you the loyal one that stood by? Are you gonna be? Are you gonna be forever loyal?
matter what color you are, which fools who you spin before you die, and everybody is dying.
Yo, yo, yo.
Swagger rappers that wanna be trying. Me and my crew, and we get into mine. We just flipping on you, flipping it, you see, and I want it more than you.
I call you JD? JD, girlfriend?
When I'm going crazy, these people loving it. Get everyone from here to Germany.
JD, that's my girlfriend. Swag, we're jamming. Alright, we're not doing anything crazy here. But it might look crazy with the glass and stuff. Trust me, it's not crazy. It's not as crazy as it looks.
Scheiß auf dich, du Untermensch, es ist egal, wie du meine Mutter nennst, du bist nur ein schwarzer Fleck, irgendwo am Horizont, viel zu weit entfernt von mir, no fucking Hollywood, irgendwo in Bollywood, da wo du dein Arsch verkaufst, rosa-rote Brille und das Kokain in dein Mutterbauch, ja, ich hab genug.
You gotta do something to keep yourself off the streets.
Dinge, die der Mensch macht, für das Geld, für den Fame und den Lifestyle einer Edelnutte, es sind Gesinde.
So I went buy some CBD hash oil. Because today's 7/10. Don't let them take away our CBD medicine. Gucci, Gucci. I'll figure this out one day or another. It doesn't matter what you believe, just believe.
I believed in lies, wholeheartedly. Believed deep in my mind with every part of me. Like I didn't want the truth, it was hard to see. Cause I was fed lies till I'm blue, made it hard to breathe. Don't pardon me if I seem skeptical. Or if I feel it out before I make a spectacle. If I tone it down, say, more flexible. Before I get it loud and raise the decibels. Always in general, alive like a festival. But stay professional and aim for exceptional. Try for indelible rhymes that are impeccable. Not just acceptable, I struck at incredible. Music that's memorable and grabs you like a tentacle. That's hypothetical, that's parenthetical. Please keep this in your heart like a ventricle. With belief, kid obstacles are infinitesimal. What do you believe in? Tell me, what do you believe in? It's a simple question, tell me, what do you believe in? What do you believe in? Tell me.
Keep that in your heart, kid.
Why don't you tell me right now, what do you believe in? I believe in equality and intolerance, not an uneven policy or in politics.
The garlic cookies has something in it that reminds me of the hospital. It has like an artificial clove.
Mutual funds and these private and publicly traded gigantic conglomerations have contributions to make to influence and persuade the politicians. It's outrageous, completely flagrant, move in public waiting. Worse than we even know, they even show the faces listed as the CEO, CFO, or presidents. Our leaders own these companies. Tell me, are you getting this? Those who build weapons and profit off the sicknesses, fear change and threatens them, and they never wish for it. Maintain current positioning, enjoy the repetitiousness. Go, believe conspiracies, keep moving like a piston, keep becoming a consumer, and of course an early adopter. Never mind how they do you with drones and black helicopters, tracking movement and communications. They watch you. I believe this is not democracy, it's an imposter. What do you believe in? Tell me, what do you believe in? It's a simple question, tell me, what do you believe in? What do you believe in? Tell me, what do you believe in? Why don't you tell me right now, what do you believe in? I believe in equality and intolerance, not in uneven policy or in politics. Made by monstrous thieves that want us sick, because off of atrocities that profiting. I sit in the dark and bite my candlelight when things get hard and I can't handle it. So when things are fun, and I can manage, right? I do it both times as long as I got hands to write. But if you chop them off, I would still make it happen. Pop my headset on, Snapdragon rapping. With my text to speech, get toes happy. Axe my legs and feet, just more synthetic limbs attacking. Now when I look different, don't look at me different. I can still speak slick, like I'm shipping livers. I'm still me, just with less limbs and digits. That's equality. Why can't we friggin' get it? If you can't do that, at least tolerate it. Don't just spout off with your hottest hatred. Take a deep breath, show some honest patience. I gotta do it too instead of stomping racist face. What do you believe in? Tell me, what do you believe in? It's a simple question. Tell me, what do you believe in? What do you believe in? Tell me, what do you believe in? Why don't you tell me?
I'm gonna make a day happen for myself by listening to good music, by relaxing, letting my mind wander, by doing nothing basically. I hope to accomplish great things. I'm trying to practice doing nothing. When I talk about belief, why do you always assume I'm talking about God?
It's Ocho, baby. Listen, the Cup is taking over the U.S. and only DraftKings
Yeah.
has you fully covered. The DraftKings Sports app is now available in all 50 states and includes all markets. Sweat all the matches you love, all in one place with one app. New DraftKings customers, sign up with code Spotify. Spend $5 to get 200 in rewards within 21 days. That's code Spotify. Sign up with code Spotify. DraftKings Sports app is now available in all 50 states and includes all markets, all in one place with one app. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or 1-800-MY-RESET. New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. Connecticut, call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino in Kansas, wager tax pass-through may apply in Illinois. 21 and over in most states. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Wagering offered by DK Sportsbook. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see sportsbook.draftkings.com/promos. Limited time offer.
Hey everyone, it's Joe Santagato. You may know me from the Basement Yard podcast, but that's not why I'm here. I'm here to let you know that I also make some other content for you to enjoy right here on Spotify. Go check out the Joe Santagato Show for more
Cheers.
from the absolute craziest stories I found on the internet from real people. So again, just search for the Joe Santagato Show, and I'll see you soon.
What? It smells like roses. It tastes like roses. Like I put roses in my mouth. I know I'm gonna die and I love it. Probably why I'm getting high on some dumb shit. Whoa. I'm inhaling the bullshit. In very precise amounts.
I'm here for the long time, not for the long time. So where I go, I hold vibe the whole time. I'm not riding ahead. Don't play with me. I'll make you just stay with me. I know I'm gonna die in my death. I'm getting high on some dumb shit. Once you think this chicken dies, and some drums, staying high till I die. Puffin'. I know I'm gonna die in my love. While I'm getting high on some dumb shit. Once you think this chicken dies, and some drums, staying high till I die. Puffin'.
Had to do it on my own, the way it's meant to be. Working all them hours full of less than me, but they can't stop me, bitch, I'm living free now. Pressing on the screen like I'm drunk. The forces take from my hand, can't keep living my life in the sand. I'm all sick and dissolving the land. Retaining my soul from all of your hands. Can't keep living life like a poor. myself with tricks for the altar. Judging cause I'm drowning with no water. Rinse and repeat by the infrastructure. Demons I play and I lose. I'll keep on standing amused. You can't go take what I got. Cause when I'm gonna die, take a look. I know I'm gonna die and I love and I love. Probably while I'm getting high, I some dumb shit. Once it's been this chicken dies, and some drums staying high till I die. Puffin'. I know I'm gonna die and I love and I love. Probably while I'm getting high, I some dumb shit. Once it's been this chicken dies, and some drums staying high till I die. Puffin'.
Why not? Why not? Exactly. It's 8. Be Breathe Blossom. Hi. We're listening to Al Mal. Hi, Gemini. Don't smoke. On 420. I thought it said 420. My eyes are bad. I only can see out of one of these eyes. I'm not sure. It's not this one. I can only see out of. Yeah. Gemini! What do we do here is I put your name on my palm. Look at that! I wrote it down.
When I found selling it, I found my flavor. Look, as you can plainly see, it came naturally.
A Gemini exists here. A Gemini. I wrote it on my palm. Door-to-door sales if you need to be. Explanatory. Duty.
Doing dishes, selling Christmas trees and regular trees. I figured
I'm gonna restart the stream. I'm gonna title it My Chemical Duty. My Chemical Duty. This is what you taught me, Dad. I learned it from watching you, Dad. Keep working that hatred. Keep working that anger. You gotta harness that. Serious stuff I'm laughing at. I'm laughing at it. Do you understand? It's serious and I'm laughing at it. Keeping that chin up.
Mommy got her ass out. Cold when she twerking it. You should see her when she about to perform. She stepped on stage with heels and knee-high on. And she set it on fire and T-Boz on. Get a whiff of what I'm saying here. It's 15, we ain't got time for the games in here. And I ain't mention I've been this shit and I'm so involved. Expensive whips is the benefits of me going hard. And I ain't stopping for no one. And my certain failure ain't an option for no one. Me and 8 weight, you know we keep working it. Keep working it, yeah, keep working it. Keep working it, y'all, keep working it. Keep working it, just keep working it. Just keep working it, just keep working it. Keep working it, yeah, keep working it. Keep working it, y'all, keep working it.
Yeah, this is what narcissistic abuse. It wreaks havoc on the nervous system. Being raised, I'm a survivor of a narcissistic parenting kind of thing. I'm just saying, like, it wasn't a good thing. You see people trimmer and stuff. Some of that, it's not always the herbs. Some of it the herbs help with. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? We got a mixed bag around here. It's not a simple story. Hey. It's been a minute, but I'm no longer in a rush to like identify, label. It took a while for my brain to understand that was the That was the issue. Like, I'm a vulnerable. I don't know. It sounds stupid. Like your mind is weak, or like you're saying your mind is weak or something, but just that story, just that identification part of the mind. That's the forgotten. Why people operate, as NPCs, right? This master slave thing. Yeah, Western thought. It's the the master thinking the slave thinking he's the master. Anyway, it's just something that's if I would have never touched my heart, if I would have never heard a word as a human being, I could have lived a different life. But I've heard my own people say things. I can't ignore that anymore. You know what I mean? I don't know, everything changes. Calling you by a username? As a username in my chat that I've agreed is my girlfriend. Is that a JD girlfriend in my chat? That's what I'm thinking. Smooth countertops. Are they important? Yes. We out here. Cleaning the cups. Nah. Gangsta.
It takes a lot to run a business. Visit Zoro.com for millions of in-stock products. Plus, get same-day shipping on most orders placed by 4 p.m. local time. Zoro.com. Tools, parts, and supplies for your business.
The right window treatments change everything. Your sleep, your privacy, the way every room looks and feels. At Blinds.com, we've spent 30 years making it surprisingly simple to get exactly what your home needs. We've covered over 25 million windows and have 50,000 five-star reviews to prove we deliver. Whether you DIY it or want a pro to handle everything from measure to install, we have you covered. Real design professionals, free samples, zero pressure. Right now, get up to 45% off site-wide, plus get a free professional measure at Blinds.com. Rules and restrictions apply.
Are you ready for new music and Tambo? Their upcoming album, Arise, is July 24th, 2026. Tap your screen to
We're definitely taking it down. We're definitely remembering. We're bringing in the four corners of the screen that we're looking at. We're bringing that into our awareness. Yeah, it's four corners probably. They could be rounded off. But I could pretty much guarantee that. And even if they weren't, it's not the point I'm saying, right? I'm just saying, look, you're looking at a screen. Shouldn't need to dwell on it. but some of us are slower than others. You never know how slow or fast